Hello everybody, this is Tyler Mitchell with my vlog on e-government. E-government's been around since the 1990s when government agencies started using internet capabilities on basic computers. As the invention of cell phones came out, they switched to mobile government, which was sending text messages to cell phones in case of emergencies. Once the invention of the smartphone, most notably the iPhone in 2007 by Apple, uh, e-government moved to iGovernment, or interactive government, which used the smartphone mobile technology combined with applications that further enhanced citizen engagement with government. It connected citizens with resources, with engaged citizens in collaboration, empowered citizens as volunteers, and enabled citizens as watchdogs. Using the smartphone technologies such as cameras and video, citizens can now take pictures of a crime or a troubled area, send it to their local law enforcement agency, or if it's a pothole, send it to Department of Public Works, and they can get things fixed. With the invention of new technology, e-government increases as well. New technologies such as wearables, GPS, virtual reality, like Pokemon Go, smart homes, Amazon delivery, streaming media, and other technological advancements impacts government services in a way where using a GPS you can locate the exact location of, say, graffiti, a pothole, exact location of suspicious activity for a neighborhood watch. It can enhance services such as the community watch programs or neighborhood watch programs that helps local law enforcement to police the area. Um, Also, because of the technologies of smartphones, if there's a severe power outage or whatever, or phone lines are out, the applications on the smartphone and technology will still work, which will still allow citizens to stay in touch with government and government to stay in touch with citizens. I don't see how the new technology can eliminate services, as services, for the most part, still need to be handled. If anything, it will increase some services, mostly on the government side, with application integration, updating applications to make them more user-friendly, to stay up to date with increasing operation systems. Um, my editorial view of this is that with all these new technologies, e-government will expand, and the lack now you being able to use a phone, you won't have to make a phone call anymore, or be placed on hold. You can snap a picture, send a message with that picture to whatever government you're in about whatever problem it is that you're reporting, goes to the proper channels, and you don't have to worry about being placed on hold, getting the runaround, or anything like that. Another thing is, as smartphone technology increases, government usage of these technologies will increase. Most law enforcement agencies now have their own applications for smartphones where you can report crime, file a report, see what crimes have been committed, and such. Local governments themselves have started using applications for people to report potholes, graffiti, safety concerns like a broken street light, water hydrant broken, stuff like that. So as technology increases, so will the government. Another thing to consider also is government will have to stay up to date on their applications that they created to help enhance civilian engagement and collaboration within the e-government process. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good day.